Hi Pisces, this is your August mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of August. We have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. We have the Empress. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Moon, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Well, I gotta be honest with you, Pisces. This is a slightly weird reading. You got this King of Swords. I think that's the person coming into your life, right? However, they are clarified by the Ace of Wands, right? And then in the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles, right? So at the first glance, it looks like this person is all over the place, or they are a jack of all trades. Hopefully, it's the latter. And it's probably the full moon messing with us. We just went through a full moon in Aquarius, and look. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. The Star is the personal Aquarius card. And the Moon, we do have the Moon here, right next to the deck. Granted, the Moon is your personal major arcana card, Pisces, but it's kind of symbolic that we have the Moon and the Star, the full Moon and Aquarius that we just went through. Anyway, we start off with the Ten of Swords, also kind of weird, right? The Ten of Swords is a card of an abrupt ending, but it's clarified by the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, in this case, I think somebody holding back, somebody not acting upon their feelings, not moving forward, right? And that is coming to an end. Perhaps you already know this person. Perhaps this person is already in your life, but they were holding back. Or after the two of you get acquainted, they're going to be kind of hesitating, or they're not going to know how they feel about you, or they will not know how you feel about them, right? But at some point, they will figure you are the Empress. It's not like we're questioning that. But the next card after the Ten of Swords that came out is the Empress, right? The Empress is it's an amazing card to have. You know, the Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. The Empress is abundance in its purest form. The Empress is also a card of somebody who is a future wife or a future significant other figure. And the Empress is also somebody who is expecting a baby. So perhaps this person, they just couldn't digest this information, right? Perhaps it just overwhelmed them a little bit. They did not expect to fall for somebody really hard, but the Empress is here, right? Yeah, the King of Swords, the next card over, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They are clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about a passionate new beginning, right? If the King of Swords is not an air sign, this is somebody who is very decisive, who is embracing the energy of the King of Swords this week. This week they're going to be very decisive. They're finally going to be moving forward. And yeah, I think the rest is history, right? In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Moon. The Knight of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I think in the future, you guys will decide to get serious. It's like if this person is, you know, air and fire right now in the second half of August, then in the future they will get more grounded, they'll get more situated with that Knight of Pentacles. They will think this offer through, and they'll want to settle down with you, I think, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious knight, the most stable knight. This is the knight that usually talks about long term, right? And we have the Lovers right next to the Knight of Pentacles. If the King of Swords is a Gemini, it makes total sense. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. The Lovers is also a card of a choice. But I don't really see it as a choice in the future, right? I do see the two of you getting on the same page, right? In my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to a love connection between two people. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life card, right? And we have the Moon. The Moon is your personal major arcana card, and it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. The Star On the bottom of the deck, as already mentioned, could be an Aquarius, or the star is a wish come true. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. Perhaps that's what's going on with this King of Swords. Like I said, they just need to kind of digest this information that, wow, perhaps sometimes this happens. We wish for something for such a long time and it never shows up, but then when it finally shows up, we're overwhelmed with it. It's like we're so used to being in the space of waiting, in the space of just wishing for it, and when it finally is here, it hits us as a freight train. You know what I mean? So perhaps that's why they're all over the place a little bit, because they're King of Swords, and then the Ace of Wands is here, but then in the future, I think I already just mentioned it, they will kind of settle down a little bit. Right? But don't get me wrong, the fact that they're all over the place doesn't mean that they don't know what they want. It's like they're not sure how to approach you, and that's why they're coming in as the King of Swords, but with the Ace of Wands. I hope that makes sense. Alright, so yeah, this looks very promising, even though it's a bit of a weird spread, like I said. I do see the two of you working it out, and in the future it is going to get serious with those three cards in the potential outcome. Two major arcana cards in there. One of them is your personal major arcana card. Then we have the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, it looks good. Really happy for you, Pisces. Congratulations. Pisces, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads. We'll see how it goes, we'll see how it plays out. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Pisces, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Knight of Cups, we have Justice, we have the 9 of Cups clarified by the Queen of Cups, and we have the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I can see 2 things here. You guys either are about to get into a fight or already got into a fight, and they're going to come back, apologize, and do something super romantic as an apology, as a compensation. Or you could be arguing over, not necessarily just getting into a fight, but you could be arguing over, like you may have 2 options. Say you want to purchase one thing, they want to purchase another thing. You want to go one place, and they want to go another place. And you're still getting it your way. Because I do see them eventually caving in, and you may even get upset with them that they don't want to do what you're asking them to do. Perhaps you're asking for a favor or something like that. Perhaps they're stubborn and it's just unnecessary, it's pointless, right? And then the realization hits them that you were right all along, and they're going to be like, yes, sweetie, you were right. Here's something very sweet and romantic. Okay, so one of those 2 scenarios, because you see how we got the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of a fight or a conflict or a heated discussion, right? So that's what's going on, or already happened, or about to happen. But then after that, it's just all about you, Pisces, and what you want, right? And what makes you happy. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. Right, then we have Justice. Justice is either an apology, a major apology coming from them. Justice could be something that's still going to go in your favor. And there you are, the Queen of Cups, happy as a I don't know. You come up with the word, right? Because the 9 of Cups is a card of a wish come true, and at the same time it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And that's you, the Queen of Cups, who is personally satisfied and fulfilled with the outcome. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces. In the second half of August, keep in mind it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 2 of Cups, clarified by the 6 of Swords. We have Judgment. We have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the 8 of Wands, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, the Fool sometimes comes through as Aries, right? What I can feel for sure is that this feels very light. Not in terms of that you don't have deep emotions for each other, but in terms of it's going to be an easy decision. When the 2 of you run into each other, or when they reach out to you asking if you want to go to grab a cup of coffee and catch up, before they finish that sentence, you'll say yes. This feels very light, like easygoing. I think that's the expression, easygoing. It's like whatever happened between the two of you, whatever caused this breakup in the past is just water under the bridge. I see the two of you picking up exactly where the two of you left off and just resuming this journey. Yep. The Two of Cups, the very first card that came out, is a card of a soulmate connection, right? The Six of Swords clarifying it, that says them coming back. And you're gonna jump on board of that boat, and off into the sunset the two of you go. All right, Judgment in the middle is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Fool on the bottom of the deck could be an Aries, but the Fool is just starting from clean slate, and it's just gonna be an easy decision. You know, you're just gonna say yes, absolutely, I love you too, because when they come back to you, they will definitely express. You know, when the two of you go out to get that coffee or whatever, they'll immediately start talking about love, how they feel about you, how they still miss you, and, you know, you'll tell them that you love them too. That's how it feels. Right? The Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Wands, yeah, this is you picking up where you two left off. And that's a pretty speedy combo. You could just go have a weekend getaway after that. Say you go out for that coffee on Friday, and then the next thing you know, you're booking a ticket. Or booking a hotel room somewhere. I don't know. Because the Eight of Wands could be a card of travel, and the Wheel of Fortune often also comes through as a travel card. But yeah, things will pick up, things will gain momentum again, things will get up to speed very quickly between the two of you. Yeah, this feels very loving, very loving. It's like the two of you couldn't wait to get back together. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Pisces, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing the rest of August.